Are you staying in a toxic marriage for the sake of your children? In this video, I'm going to give you 6 reasons why that's a mistake. But first, will you please subscribe to my channel? That's how these videos are going to reach more people who really need this information. I'm Victoria McCooey. I'm a narcissist divorce coach, a motivational speaker, and the creator of the Reclaim Your Power system. I help people every day who are right where you are, stuck in a toxic marriage to a narcissistic spouse, or already engaged in a contentious divorce from one. All right, so let's just get it straight what we're talking about here. I am not talking about, oh, you know, the passion's gone and I want to leave my husband. No, we're talking about a toxic situation. I'm talking about a person who is abusive, who is controlling. Maybe they're physically abusive, maybe they're financially abusive, maybe they're psychologically abusive. I'm talking about you're living in a torture chamber. That's the kind of relationship we're talking about here. And when you're staying for the sake of your children, I hear it all the time, well, you know, I can't leave because then I can't leave them alone with them. They won't be safe. I can't, it's too much for them. And I have to stay until at least they're out of the house. Here are 6 reasons why that is a mistake. Reason number 1, they're modeling your behavior. You can't help it. They see what you're doing. They see that you are staying in a toxic situation. They think that this is normal behavior because it's all they know. They've never lived in anything but a toxic, contentious situation. That's what they think is normal now. So they are going to model after this type of a marriage. Number 2, you know, I always tell you how you're breathing in this toxicity, living in this kind of contentious, aggressive, abusive environment is like living in a house with carbon monoxide poisoning. Remember that? Guess who also is breathing in that toxicity? Your children. They're not immune to it. They are breathing the same air that you're breathing, and it is toxic. They are seeing this dysfunctional, dysregulated, weird dynamic that is going on here. It is, you think you're the only one walking on eggshells? They're walking on eggshells too. They are always in this fight or flight, just like you. As much as you think you're protecting them from it, it is in the air. They cannot help but be part of that. So they're breathing in this same toxic air and they are being compromised just like you are. Number 3, they're watching you accept this unacceptable behavior. So what is that telling them about you? Maybe they realize that this person is really not right. This person is really abusive, controlling, mean, angry, vicious to you, and you accept that. You accept this behavior. By staying, they are seeing that you find this behavior acceptable. All right, so are they thinking that you're weak, that you can't take care of yourself, that you can't put your best interest first above this toxic person? This is what they're picking up on. Number 4, ever heard of the expression, put your own oxygen mask on first? That is what this situation calls for. They are counting on you to take care of you so that you can take care of them. By staying because you think you're protecting them at your own expense is hurting them. You're being diminished. You are being compromised. You're being weakened. You're not going to be able to be the kind of parent you want to be when and if this ever ends, because you will have suffered through so much abuse. How are you going to take care of them? How are you going to show them who you truly are, what you're truly capable of? You're going to be a shell, if you're not already, of the person that you were meant to be. Number 5, if you don't show them the contrast to this situation, who can? No one else can show them what a normal, happy, healthy household feels like. You're the only one they've got who can provide that for them. You can't do it with the narcissistic person. You can't do, the narcissist certainly can't do it for them. The only shot they have at ever experiencing a happy, joyful, drama-free household is for you to create it outside of the narcissist for them. So by staying, you're robbing them of that experience. And finally, number 6, this is more of a question I think you should ask yourself. If your son or daughter came to you one day in this same exact predicament, married to a person like you are, and asked you for your advice, what would you tell your child? 100% of the time, I hear people say, well, I would tell them they had to leave, and I would support them in leaving. Yeah. Why are you not taking your own advice? No matter how many children, how old the children were, no matter what, you would say you have to get out of that toxic, abusive situation as fast as you can. So you need to listen to your own advice. Are you struggling with how and when and if you should leave your toxic spouse because you have children? If that's something you're struggling with, then you should book a call with me. We can talk more about your situation. I'll put a link below in the description where you can get right on my calendar. Did you find this information helpful? I hope you did. If you liked this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I've linked a couple of other videos here that I think you might also like, so I hope I see you in the next video.